Let's not hold our breath. Get it? Water. Hold breath. Yeah. I'm funny. I'm so funny. uh, Let me dream.
It's not much further now.
The path seems well kept. Do you and the villagers often come this way?
Only me. Once every new moon without fail. It is my duty both as village elder and Walius's descendant.
But surely no one blames you for what happened. Why should you bear the responsibility alone?
You misunderstand. I do it because I want to. To show him that he isn't alone, and that there are still some of us who would see an end to his suffering. Suffering you will soon witness with your own eyes. The forest grows quickly here. Left unattended, the path would be reclaimed in a matter of moons.
I don't know if I have long enough to talk about Doctor Who, so I'm not going to. Which is ironic considering what I'm calling my Odin thing.
Does the light point the way to the child?
It does indeed.
Wow. Like the way the light is bouncing off the frozen wave.
Look at all the droplets of water suspended in midair.
Where they have remained untouched by time for 80 summers.
Yeah.
It's not right.
No. It's not.
Yeah. You're trying to run that Nintendo Switch too. Fuck you.
There.
This game supposedly barely even runs on it. Unless you have a super powerful PC, this game supposedly barely plays too. I don't think it plays on Steam Deck. I don't think the Switch 2 could run this game. As impressive as it is for a handheld, it could not run this thing. Watch me eat my words.
Down in the center. Follow me.
He's still primed.
I'll never forget my first priming. The fear. And I was old enough to understand what was happening. One can only imagine how this poor child felt.
He is the victim of an unforgivable sin. Committed by people who saw him as nothing but a means to an end. He must be so frightened.
Then I'll ease his burden.
You don't mean?
I'm not going to hurt him. Contrary to the tales, I don't go around killing dominants for no reason. What if I told you there was a way to remove Walius's eikon?
I tell you, you were a madman.
It's hard to believe, I know. But it can be done. Though, it isn't without its risks. Part of the eikon remains no matter what.
So, it might still come to violence.
I don't know. It depends on the dominant. I've seen things end well, and I've seen things spiral out of control. But I do know one thing. If we turn our backs on this child, there will be no end to his suffering. think that a worse fate than the alternative. Don't you?
Very well. Do what you must. And whatever happens, I will own the consequences.
Don't be afraid, little one. Let me bear the weight. Hush now. It's going to be all right.
Is it done?
I think so. I can feel the eikon inside me. But something's wrong. He wasn't just afraid. He was angry. All right. Let's see what you've given me.
Oh yeah, it's Leviathan time. Oh yeah. The power of water. Clive has claimed a portion of the eikon Leviathan's essence. Yeah. Windows shut the frick up. Leviathan's feet, whatever. I don't.
Leviathan!
No, just an egg. But a formidable adversary.
Oh, I forgot how to use Leviathan. Maybe I should have read the instructions. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Oh, I was supposed to turn up the combat difficulty back to action focus. There we go. Yeah, but now I just get to hit the button and then go Berber. Oh.
As friends.
So that's one of the abilities, yeah. Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay, and that gives you like infinite stuff, and I like it. I like infinity. Damn, I'm bad. I'm bad. Oh my goodness, that was bad. I'm bad. Yeah, that does so much. Oh, bruh, I don't think I'm a fan of that one. I think, is it title? No, title stream isn't the big boy one. We'll get to the big boy one. The big boy one's really cool, by the way. I like that one. That's the non-big boy one that I used. Yeah, I'm not a fan of shooter, so I'll switch it out for something else pretty fast. I'm not a fan of it. So, and I'll turn the gameplay back to action focus because I ain't no weakling little bonk. Yeah, that's right. I call myself a bonk. You know I mean business when I call myself a bonk. I'm not a fucking bonk.
Is everyone all right?
He seems calmer now.
You said Walius was frozen in time. But he knew we were here. How?
I don't know. He's never reacted to anything or anyone. Until now.
The child has been bound for nigh on a century. If he has been conscious from the first, we must remove the seal at once.
It's not that simple. I wish it were, but there's more to this tale. It would be better if I explained back at the village.
I see. Then let's return before it gets dark.
I'm sorry, Walyas. I will make this right.
And I'll make it left.
So, part of Leviathan is inside you now, is it? Does it hurt?
No. Not anymore, anyway.
Good. Because I still have need of your strength. If you want to know the rest, we should head to the Witten Hall.
Of course.
Okay. And now we do side quests after we, yeah. And boom! Yeah. I think this is what we're doing. I'm keeping Odin, and I just don't feel like I use Cold Snap good enough. So we're gonna do that. That. Yeah. Gonna do this. Get rid of wind up. There we go. And look at all that stuff that we have. So nice. So hot. Serpent's Cry. That's just the basic thing. Yeah, so let's look at these. So yeah, you're the shooter. I'm not using you. I like Roswell. Did I use this at all? You know what? I'm a mother fudging man. Let's get rid of the one I like. Leviathan's very strong. Let's get rid of the fudging ability that I like. Yo, Windows. Are you brain dead? No, I'm not gonna install the fucking update. I'm literally recording. This is like the update with like all the bull crap, right? Like all the AI bull crap and like spying on you up bull crap, I think. I'm really in a sweary mood this video. Like, holy fuck. That one was intentional because I was literally talking about sweat. Yeah, you get the joke. You already understood it.
And what are you two drawing?
I know. I'm not unique. I'm not funny.
The broom
But
is your warhammer.
I am awesome.
You are Sid, aren't you? The man the tributary told us about? I wonder if you could help me.
With what exactly?
Oh, nothing too troublesome. Do you know my husband, Pavat? He's the village smith, among other things. Anyway, his name day's not far off, and I wanted to make a gift for him. He's a craftsman, you see, and he's been fretting about running low on the flowers he uses for dye making, so I wondered if you might collect some for me and give them to him.
Would this gift not be better coming from you?
Perhaps, but it can't, for reasons I can't go into. Please, I know it sounds daft, but I'd be ever so grateful.
Sure.
Fine. Which flowers does your husband need?
The sweet little blue ones that grow around the fount. Elder's blessings, they're called. We use them to dye our fabrics so we always feel close to water like they are. You don't need to go to the trouble of picking them yourself, though. Just speak to the field hands and ask them to share their harvest with you. 2 basketfuls should be enough for my husband to be getting on with.
2 basketfuls it is.
I don't know what that plus is for, but I'm sure it'll do something. How many more quests is there to get? Okay, there's only one more available quest right now, so there's actually not that much. I know there'll be way more later, and we're at the point where I genuinely have no idea how long the series has left, because I don't know how long the side quests are going to take.
Hide when she gets back. Oh, sorry. I was leagues away. How can I help you? If you're after something from the storehouse, it's actually my wife you'll want to talk to. She will have to charge you for the goods, though. Not that we'd fleece you or anything. It's just, you know, needs must.
I understand.
Saying that, she might not be able to get anything down for you for a bit.
Ah, right.
She's got her hands full with the inventory, you see. It should have been my daughter's job, really, but the willful little Rills decided to make herself scarce. The heavens only know where that girl's got to.
If you'd like me to keep an eye out for her.
Oh, no. I couldn't ask that of an outsider. Could I? You wouldn't mind?
Boom.
Of course not. She won't have gone far, will she?
I hope not. But I've scoured the entire village for her and come up empty-handed. Can't help thinking she might have gone on another one of her little adventures.
Ah, a free spirit, is she?
Aye, that she is. Can't get her to sit still, especially once you heard you lot were on your way. Outsiders! You should have seen her little eyes light up. Oh, if she wanted to watch you arrive, she'd have made for the low gate where you first came in. The guard there might have spotted her. Maybe you could ask him. Ruka, her name is.
All right. I'll let you know if I find her. Try not to worry.
Boom. Eventually we'll get a side quest that'll allow us to use Ambrosia here. And that'll be cash money pog. I love how I got a new icon and I've like barely used it so far. It's pretty funny. I feel.
Excuse me. I wonder, might you be able to spare a basket of Elder's blessings? Pavard's wife tasked me with collecting some for her husband and suggested that I speak to you.
Ah, Werda wants you to bless her better half with the fruits of our labour, does she? Go on then. Give the old fool something to squirm about.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't worry about it. An old fool Pavard may be, but if you come bearing gifts, he's not fool enough to turn you away.
I'm glad to hear it. Thank you.
Kaboom. Boom.
Ah, welcome to Haven, friend.
Thank you. Forgive my presumptuousness, but the smith's wife has asked me to make her husband a present of some elder's blessings. 2 basketfuls, to be precise.
Wow. I have one, if that's any help.
It is. I'm much obliged. They really are beautiful.
Aren't they just? Though that's not the only reason they have a special place in our hearts. Legend has it that when our people fled from Ash, the tributary of the time took some seeds with them. And as they wandered high and low across the Twins, he'd plant them wherever they stopped for water. Every elder since has done the same. So when we finally put down roots here in Mysidia, the flowers did too.
Well, that's 2 basketfuls. Time to visit Pavat.
Yes, it is. Oh. Oh, there's 2 more dogs down in the basement now. Hi.
What do you want?
Hi.
Your wife asked me to bring you these flowers.
That woman. Come out. I know you're there.
Who? Me?
Would either of you care to explain what's going on?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you. It's just, my husband can be a bit standoffish at times, and I thought this might be a good way for the 2 of you to get acquainted. What with you being a swordsman like, and him being the only smith in the village. It'd be a shame if you couldn't turn to him for help.
The only reason he couldn't turn to me for help is because I had my hands full with all the orders you lot dumped on me. I'm pretty much done with them now, though. But, for the record, the tributary said that we were to lend you outsiders our aid, and that's exactly what I was planning to do. With or without my darling wife's meddling. Still, here we are. Acquainted. So, if there's out you need, just bring us the materials, all right?
All right.
Simple
All right, then.
man, simple business.
And tar for the flowers. I was running low.
You use them for dyeing, I hear.
Aye. Crush the petals and it makes a fine and lasting blue. We use it to stain the cloth for our tunics and pennons. To remind us where we come from, like.
As modes of water. Children of the sea.
That's right. The pattern too was left by our ancestors. The Ceaseless Rill, it's called. It symbolizes the river of our tribe, with the strength of Leviathan running through it. And no matter how that river has ebbed and flowed, changed its course, the flowers have always been with us, growing on our banks. I should get back to work. If you need something crafting, let me know.
I will. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Wasn't it just?
Kaboom, boom, boom, ba boom, 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 ba boom, 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 boom. Ah. Okay. I'm not gonna forget this time to turn the difficulty up because I forgot. And so far, but I won't forget. I won't forget again. I'll remember. I'm remembering. Hey, remembered. I remembered. I'm such a great memorer.
Yes?
Oh. I thought there was a...
I'd like to see another smith do better.
Okay. Damn. Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Done.
I forgot how this game worked.
Will that do ya?
Like, so how do I do the dying thingy? Can
Will
I?
that do ya?
Maybe I
Till next time, then.
can?
No sign of the
Well,
child.
oh well. I'm confused. Okay, it's midnight, and I'm just confused. My brain it don't know work. I was gonna watch a movie. I was gonna watch Mission Impossible 3, because I gotta watch all the Mission Impossibles. Well, 3 onwards before the new one comes out. But like, I'm finishing Andor tomorrow. Then I'm watching Rogue One. Then I'm watching the original trilogy. And it's like, when am I gonna watch Andor? I don't know.
Excuse me. You haven't seen the storekeeper's
I
daughter,
meant
have you?
Fudge. Mission Impossible.
Little Ruka. I have, as it happens. She went out through the gate not long ago.
Out of the village? Alone?
Aye, she does it all the time. There's a path off to the left which leads down to the river. Nice little spot, that. It's safe as you like. The beasts of the mountain don't dare come so close to the village. That's where she'll be. Go and have a look if you don't believe me.
I will.
Yeah, I don't believe you, mister. So I will have a look. I tried to play this like Xenoblade and like use the okay. I got it out. I understand. This way, right? Yeah, this way.
This must be the path.
I'll talk about Doctor Who next time, gamers. I'm genuinely tired enough. Like, I was gonna watch a movie, but I was like, I want to record a little bit of this game because I didn't do it yesterday like I wanted to. I didn't do it the day before like I wanted to. It's like, yeah. I'll put off Mission Impossible 3. Especially because Mission Impossible 2 wasn't the good one, so I'll wait till I'm done the Star Wars and get, like, the good Mission Impossibles.
It's you! I've been looking everywhere for you.
You must be Ruka.
You know my name? Can you lot read minds?
Your father asked me to keep an eye out for you. You left without telling him where you were going. He was worried.
But I went to look for you.
Well, now you found me. What do you say we head back to the village and let your father know you're safe?
All right. And on the way home, you can tell me all about the world beyond the wall. I want to know everything.
Everything might be a stretch.
Thank you for bringing her home. And sorry for the trouble.
Oh, no. It was a pleasure.
Daddy, did you know that there are villages 10 times as big as Haven in the outside world? 10 times! Cities, they call them. And in these cities, they have great big walls and towers and castles.
Oh, to think I was worried. You can tell me all about the outside world later, Sweet Pea. Now go and help your mum with the stores.
All right.
Thanks for putting up with her questions. She, has a lot of them. One of the big ones being, what are the people beyond the wall like? Reckon you've made a good first impression.
Are we the only ones she's ever met?
Now you are. The rest of the world can't know we're here, so we'll have to be very careful who we're letting in and out. A few of us might make the occasional trip to shore for supplies, but for the most part, we'll make do with what we've got, including what the old Northerners left us.
Yes. You built on top of the old ruins, didn't you?
Well, they make for fine foundations. Their masons clearly knew what they were doing. That's one thing we don't have to worry about. Oh, it's everything else that's the problem. Medicines, metals for tool making, anything like that. We have to dress up as travelling merchants and make a trip to the outside and pray to every cloud in the heavens that nobody sees through us.
Which explains why you need Gil.
Aye. And now Ruka's back, my wife should be free to assist you with any potential purchases. So please, do make good use of our stores, because we fully intend to make good use of your coin.
I'll be sure to keep my purse strings loose.
Well, those are easy. They're just talking to people. I wasn't paying attention either. I don't know what that means. Oh. Oh, it's literally just access to the... Am I not allowed to leave? Okay, why is it that big of a deal to get shops? Like, yeah, this isn't ugly. Actually, the crops look pretty bad in this for right now, but compared to earlier. Like, it's not ugly, it's just isn't nearly as gorgeous as this. Now this is pretty. This is pretty. I forgot. That was a loading screen, not a cutscene. Sorry, my brain just like turned off, and I've turned it back on again. I had to like
If we pick too many
shove my finger up my nose to fix my brain, and you know, my brain will probably break again very soon. But I fixed my brain, at least temporarily. So we'll do this cutscene, then we'll see how long the video is, and then I'll decide if I just go to bed instead of doing anything after. I know myself well enough to know I'm not going to bed yet.
To understand the spell which binds Walius, you must first know who we are and what drove my forebears to commit such an atrocity. This tapestry is our story, the one that brought us here. After generations of wandering, my people sought refuge in northeastern Storm, some 170 years ago. But in exchange for our safety, the Gregorian Church demanded we renounce our faith and branded us heretics when we could not.
To be exterminated, as a lesson to others.
And so was it chronicled in the imperial histories, for anything less would have made the Church seem weak. Yet a handful survived. The few who did fled north and west, and in doing so discovered two things that would forever shape our fates. The first was an old legend, revealing how to make your very own Mother Crystal.
I've heard that one before.
Yes, yet it gave them new hope, however false. Our ancestors convinced themselves that they could recreate the divine if they could only find a strong enough heart. A living being capable of channeling torrents of ether. And the heavens provided.
A dominant. Well, yes.
They'd stumbled across a nostrum in an ancient ruin, which they believed could provoke a sudden outpouring of a creature's ether. They meant to enrage his eikon. Leviathan would have destroyed everything, had our people not made their second important discovery. A means to stop time itself.
Where did they find that? The Northerners had no such magics, or they would have used them.
When our ancestors first arrived, the land was uninhabited, save for an old witch who lived on the highest peak. Her body had been consumed by the curse, a cruel payment for her long years of service to the Northern Thanes. So desperate were they to prevent the fall of Drake's Eye, they'd forced her to devise a spell to stop time.
But Drake's Eye did fall.
It did. When she finally perfected the necessary magics, it was already too late. As punishment for her failure, the Thanes exiled her to this forsaken place to live out the few days she had left. Knowing her suffering, our ancestors cared for her as best they could, and in return, she gifted them her spell. That even though she should die, her legacy might live on. So armed with both the knowledge of the ancients and the secrets of time, our ancestors settled upon an ambitious plan. They would create a new Mother Crystal and enchant it that it might endure for all eternity. Thus would our people's wandering, our suffering, finally end, and prosperity visit us once more. And all it would require was the sacrifice of a single child. A small price to pay, or so they believed.
Another victim of man's blind reliance on the Mother Crystals. So we know the seal source. How do we break it and restore the flow of time?
Do you recall the dome of light on top of the cliffs to the west? Inside lie the ruins of an old temple. It was there that the witch built the Vare, a conduit of sorts that channels her remaining ether into the surge. But it's been a long time since anyone set foot in the place. And now, there are others who claim it as their own.
Then we shall go prepared for a fight. That said, it may be best if one of us stays behind.
You think the village could be in danger?
We saw the ether flow from Wallius in all directions, but only encountered a single familiar. There will be more. And should even one make its way here, I doubt the walls could hold it back for long.
Then I shall stay. The Phoenix will see your people safe, tributary.
You have my thanks.
Very well. We should depart at once. I fear time may no longer be a luxury we can afford.
The Vare is not easy to find. We must first head north, and then west, deeper into the forest.
We live in a society. I think this is... Marley, what are you doing? Sorry, puppy's being bad, I think? I don't actually know what she's doing. I think she's eating an Amazon gift bag, which is bad, but like...
I can't go on like this.
Just try to breathe. That's it.
Is everything all right?
Oh, she's too cute to yell at.
You're the outsider. I'm Fannet, healer by trade. And this is Talor, one of my patients. He took ill not long after you arrived.
Nothing too serious, I hope.
I hope so too, but...
But...
This affliction, it's like nothing I've ever seen before. He complains of feeling chilled to the bone, but there's no fever to go with it. And my most powerful antalgic hasn't done a thing to ease the pain in his chest. I'm starting to wonder if his condition might require a different kind of treatment altogether. Shula said that you were here to help us. You couldn't help me, could you?
I mean, I can, just not this video.
If I can.
You can, don't worry. All I need you to do is speak to Talor's son, Pavat, over at the forge, and ask if he knows what his father was up to before he came down sick. Something must have caused this, and I want to find out what. The trouble is, Talor's too weak to speak and I can't leave his side for long. So while you talk to Bavat, I'll pay his wife word a quick visit, just in case she knows anything.
All right.
And we'll go get the other quest. And then I think this video will be over. I think. I don't know yet. I haven't decided.
Let me go.
Oh. Yeah, we'll get all the quests, and then we'll do all the quests. Hopefully next video we'll get them all done. Hopefully. That's the goal.
I never should have let him go alone. Ty, take me. What am I gonna do? You've got to help me. Shula said you were a force to be reckoned with. Are you?
Why do you ask?
Eh? Oh, sorry. I should explain. My name's Kitav. I'm worried about a friend of mine. He went into the forest and he hasn't come back. Would you help me find him?
I can try. Tell me what I need to know.
Of course. You know about the glamour our ancestors cast to keep this place hidden, right?
Shula told us about it, yes.
Right. So you know the cairns we use to maintain the spell? Well, it's me and my friend's job to maintain them. If it weren't for the likes of us, it would have faded years ago.
So your friend went into the forest to visit one of these cairns?
Aye, that's right. He said he was going down to Father's Fell. There are 2 cairns out that way, one by the banks of the Swift Run, and another near the Winged Wains, the ships in the forest.
All right. How will I know this friend of yours?
His name's Nassef. He's about my height, but clean-shaven. If you could track him down and see that he's come to no harm, I'd be much obliged. I'll search the village, just in case anyone's seen him, and meet you back here.
Very well. One cairn by the ships, another by the river. Better get moving.
You're the Chocobo one. Probably.
Rider, by any chance?
I am. What gave me away?
Oh, I can smell it on you. The scent of the stables. And not just any stables. Something tells me you've never been one to ride half-starved birds with chine-gall and wet beak. If I had a guess, I'd say your bird eats only the finest greens and has her feathers groomed twice a day with a curl hairbrush.
Nothing but the best for my ambrosia.
Ambrosia, eh? Pretty name. What's she like?
Well, she's tall and strong. And her feathers are as white as snow.
You're joking. You've got a white chocobo.
I have, yes. I suppose they are rather rare.
This I've got to see. Can you bring her here?
I would if I could, but I doubt Shula's skiff could hold her.
Me dad's got a boat. And he's ferried chocobos before. You could get him to bring her. It'd be perfect timing and all. He's preparing for a trip beyond the wall as we speak. I'm sure he'd help you if you asked.
He would. Well, I don't suppose it would hurt to have Ambrosia around. All right then. Where could I find your father?
He'll be in the storehouse on the other side of the brook. Tell him Manda sent you.
Alrighty, one more quest to obtain. One more quest to obtain. Wait. Wait. Oh, one more quest to obtain. Those are actually just the quests. I didn't realize that. Because I'm a bing bong, and you can quote me on that one. Got it? Got it. Of course you got. We're so close, guys. We're so close to me being able to show you the fudging.
May I speak with you a moment? is a matter with which
The
I would
safe
beg your aid.
Of course, what is it?
Please, not so loud.
Something serious then.
Yes. I think we might have company. I was passing by the low gate when I saw a figure moving among the trees up on the cloak. At first, I thought it must have been you or your brother, so I didn't say anything, but the more I think about it, the more certain I am that the figure looked familiar.
And you're sure it wasn't one of the other villagers?
Positive. I think it was someone from outside the wall who has found his way inside. Of course, it could just be my imagination playing tricks on me. I only caught a fleeting glimpse, and it might have been you or your brother. But if it is who I think it is, we cannot allow him to leave now that he knows we're here. Would you go and see? Oh, he won't try to hurt you, believe me. Given what lurks in the forest, the only one likely to get hurt is him.
Where's my control?
Forgive my
Oh
impertinence.
crap! I screwed up. Sorry, I have a dog crawling on me, and I can't use my right
There is
hand.
a matter with which I would beg your
Ow!
aid.
Oh, fudge!
course, what is it?
Fudge!
Please, not so loud.
Why is it not letting me skip the dialogue?
I think we might have company.
No.
I was...
Very well. Whether the man you saw is who you believe him to be or not, we need to know. It may yet be someone else entirely. Someone who means your people, or my people, harm.
Perhaps. Just promise me that if you do find someone up there...
Don't worry. I won't draw my sword unless I need to.
Thank you.
Yamila, this man you saw, might he be the customer you told me of?
I fear so.
The customer?
I'll explain later. Come on.
Bye.